Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're diving deep into the world of rare American coins. And trust me, you don't want to miss this one. We're uncovering the top 6 most expensive and valuable United States Washington quarter dollar coins that could turn your pocket change into a fortune. These aren't just ordinary coins. Some of them are worth thousands, even millions of dollars. So grab your coin jars, check those old piggy banks, and stick around, because one of these quarters could make you rich overnight. Let's get started. First up, in the 1979 Washington quarter was minted in Philadelphia, and while billions were struck for circulation, only a handful carry the unique characteristics that make them incredibly valuable today. These coins were produced using copper-nickel composition, not silver, which makes the rare ones stand out even more. Over time, most of these coins became dull, dirty, or damaged. But here's the twist. Collectors are paying massive money for the ones with specific minting errors, off-center strikes, or unique die varieties. Even a coin that looks old, worn, and ugly could still be worth a fortune if it carries one of these rare traits. Now, let's talk about what makes these coins so insanely desirable. Some 1979 quarters show rare minting anomalies, double dies, filled mint marks, or misaligned strikes. These are not just mistakes. They are treasures in disguise. Imagine owning a coin where the P mint mark looks slightly misplaced or the Liberty lettering appears doubled. Collectors would go to great lengths to secure one like that. Even coins that appear full of scratches or have a rough, damaged surface might contain rare die characteristics hidden beneath that age-worn metal. In today's booming collector's market, even a circulated 1979 quarter can fetch impressive prices. But when we're talking about error coins, the story changes completely. A double die obverse, off-center strike, or broad-struck 1979 quarter has sold for hundreds, sometimes thousands of dollars at auctions. And if the coin shows a major visible minting blunder, such as a missing clad layer or clipped planchet, you're no longer talking hundreds, but potentially tens of thousands of dollars. One lucky finder even reported a heavily worn 1979 quarter selling for nearly $30,000 due to its unique minting error. The fascinating thing about these coins is that the value doesn't always depend on how shiny or new it looks. In fact, the most dirty and damaged examples have stunned collectors because their condition hid extraordinary errors. Many people throw away or ignore their old quarters thinking they're worthless, but under that grime could be a one-in-a-million minting masterpiece. So, before you clean, spend, or trade your coins, look closely. You could be holding a dirty gem worth more than a luxury car. What truly sets the 1979 Washington quarter apart is the mystery surrounding its error strikes and limited die variations. During the late 1970s, the U.S. Mint faced high production demands, resulting in occasional mishaps on the minting floor. Some dies cracked, shifted, or produced coins with multiple striking layers. Others accidentally stamped incomplete details or double impressions. These flawed quarters entered circulation unnoticed, and today, they've become prized trophies for coin collectors and investors who understand their value. Let's not forget, this was the era when the U.S. Mint was experimenting with techniques leading up to the 1980s, a transitional time in American coinage. That's why some 1979 quarters exhibit striking differences in design sharpness, metal tone, and rim thickness. Some are even believed to have been struck on planchets intended for other coins, like dimes or foreign pieces, a discovery that can send the coin's value skyrocketing. These unique anomalies are what make the 1979 quarter a hidden treasure in the coin world. Collectors today are hunting these coins relentlessly. Online marketplaces, auction houses, and coin expos are buzzing with people eager to find these 1979 errors. The most eye-popping prices often come from coins with authenticated minting errors certified by grading companies like PCGS or NGC. One verified coin, heavily circulated and dirty, was graded as an error piece and sold for an unbelievable sum. Proof that even the most damaged-looking coin could hold extraordinary value if authenticated properly. So, take a moment and think. Do you have a jar of coins somewhere? Maybe an old piggy bank from childhood? Don't underestimate what might be sitting right in front of you. That worn-out quarter with faded details and a dirty surface might not just be pocket change. It could be your entry into the world of rare coin millionaires. People have literally found coins worth tens of thousands hiding in old drawers, coffee cans, and coin jars. Yours could be next. The 1979 P. Washington quarter dollar is more than just an old coin. It's a piece of American history that could change your future. Whether it's covered in dirt, full of scratches, or seemingly worthless, it might carry the rare markings that collectors crave. So, before you spend your loose change, take a closer look, because one of those old quarters could be the key to unimaginable wealth. Remember, fortune favors the curious. Your next coin discovery might just make you a billionaire overnight. Next up in the 1995 P. Washington quarter dollar. At first glance, it might look like nothing special. A small, dirty, and even damaged coin sitting in the corner of your drawer or hidden away in an old jar. But don't be fooled by its rough exterior. This humble 25-cent piece, minted at the Philadelphia Mint, could be hiding an incredible secret that might make you a millionaire overnight. Yes, even the most worn-out, scratched, or tarnished ones could hold a value that's far beyond imagination. The 1995 P. Washington quarter is not just another coin. It's a hidden relic from America's modern coinage history. While millions were produced for circulation, certain rare errors, unique die strikes, and unusual minting anomalies have turned a few of these into jaw-dropping treasures. Imagine finding one coin that looks dirty, old, and worthless, only to learn it's one of the rarest error coins ever discovered, fetching tens of thousands, or even millions, of dollars at auction. That's the magic of the 1995 P quarter. It's not just a coin. It's a piece of American history that could rewrite your financial destiny. What makes this coin so intriguing is its deceptive appearance. Many collectors have found that coins in full damage condition, those scratched, corroded, or darkened from decades of circulation, can actually be more valuable if they contain a rare minting error or double die strike. The 1995 P quarter is famous among experts for having potential double die obverse varieties, off-center strikes, and planchet errors that make it stand out from the rest. Some of these coins have been sold for staggering prices, simply because of these microscopic details that most people would overlook when spending their change. Imagine walking through your daily routine, paying for coffee or snacks, and handing over what could secretly be a coin worth a fortune. The difference between a 25-cent coin and a $1 million collectible can be as small as a faint doubling of George Washington's eye or an extra line on the lettering, "In God We Trust." These minor errors, invisible to the untrained eye, are what turn ordinary coins into numismatic gold. That's why seasoned collectors and coin dealers advise, never underestimate a coin that looks dirty or damaged. Dirt can be cleaned, but history and rarity can't be replaced. Now, here's where it gets truly exciting. Some of these rare 1995 P. Washington quarters have fetched auction prices beyond belief. Collectors have paid thousands for verified error coins and unique varieties, and in a few extraordinary cases, bidding wars have pushed their values into 6 or even 7 figures. These coins are highly sought after by passionate collectors and investors who understand their rarity, making them one of the hidden gems of the 1990s U.S. minting era. Even in poor condition, a genuine rare variety can change your financial fortune forever. The P. Mint mark on the 1995 quarter signifies that it was minted in Philadelphia, a city with deep roots in America's coin-making history. The Philadelphia Mint has produced countless legendary coins over the years, and 1995 was no exception. However, that year, several experimental minting techniques and die replacements led to the creation of error coins that slipped through quality control. These are the very coins that collectors are hunting for today. So, if your 1995 P quarter looks different from the usual, thicker letters, blurred edges, or unusual shine, it might be a once-in-a-lifetime discovery. Collectors love this coin not just for its rarity, but also for its symbolism. The Washington quarter has been a cornerstone of U.S. currency since 1932, representing national pride, leadership, and resilience. The 1995 edition carries that legacy while hiding a mysterious side that fascinates numismatists worldwide. Even in a damaged or corroded condition, these coins have a story to tell, from the minting floor of Philadelphia to the countless hands that have passed them along. Each scratch, dent, or stain may hold the fingerprints of history itself. Let's not forget that the coin market is booming in today's economy. Collectors are constantly searching for hidden gems, and social media has fueled a global wave of coin hunting excitement. Videos of people finding rare coins worth thousands in their change are going viral daily. The 1995 P quarter stands among the stars of this treasure hunting craze. So, before you toss that old coin aside, take a closer look. The very coin you've ignored for years might just be the key to unimaginable wealth, the kind of fortune that could change your life overnight. If you have a 1995 P quarter that looks rough, don't panic or clean it harshly. Keep it safe and have it appraised by a professional coin grading service. Experts can detect hidden features invisible to the naked eye, such as doubling, die clashes, or planchet errors. Many collectors have been shocked when their worthless coin turned out to be a rare variety valued at thousands of dollars. Remember, condition is important, but in the world of rare coins, rarity and demand always outweigh appearance. One of the most fascinating parts of the 1995 P. Washington quarter story is how collectors often stumble upon these valuable coins purely by accident. Imagine finding one while cleaning out your car, emptying an old wallet, or checking your change from the grocery store. It's these unexpected discoveries that make coin collecting so thrilling. People have literally turned pocket change into life-changing wealth. Every year, new discoveries of rare die errors, double strikes, and off-metal strikes from the 1990s emerge, proving that hidden treasures are still circulating right under our noses. That's why the 1995 P quarter has become a symbol of hope and luck for treasure hunters across the world. The true power of this coin lies in its story, a story of overlooked value, hidden history, and the mystery of minting errors that escaped detection decades ago. When the 1995 P quarter was released, no one imagined it would one day be associated with wealth and wonder. But as time passed, experts began to uncover rare varieties that shouldn't exist, revealing a forgotten chapter of U.S. coinage history. Some of these coins have unique planchet compositions, missing mint layers, or double details that are so rare, even experienced numismatists are amazed when one surfaces. This is what gives the 1995 P quarter its aura of legend, the possibility that any coin could be the one. So as you look through your coins today, remember this: fortune often hides in plain sight. That dull, worn, or dirty quarter might just be your golden ticket. The 1995 P. Washington quarter reminds us that sometimes value isn't about shine or perfection. It's about history, rarity, and timing. Every collector's journey begins with curiosity, and yours might just end with a discovery worth millions. So go ahead, open that old box of coins, check the ones hiding in your drawers, and look closely at every 1995 P quarter you find. Because in the exciting world of coin collecting, one small piece of metal can truly change your destiny forever. So before you spend your loose change, take a few minutes to go through your old jars, drawers, or even piggy banks. That dusty, dirty, full-damage 1995 P. Washington quarter could be the hidden treasure you've been dreaming of. It's not just a piece of metal. It's a time capsule, a symbol of luck, and possibly your ticket to unimaginable wealth. Keep your eyes open, your coins safe, and your curiosity alive. Because the next coin you pick up might just make you a billionaire overnight. Stay tuned, subscribe, and join us as we uncover more unbelievable stories of rare coins worth big money in today's world. Next up in the 1978 United States Washington quarter dollar with the mint mark. This isn't just another old coin lying forgotten in your drawer or change jar. No, this one is a potential fortune waiting to be discovered. Even in the most dirty, damaged, and worn-out condition, some of these rare 1978 quarters have turned ordinary people into millionaires overnight. Sounds unbelievable? Stay tuned, because by the end of this video, you'll see exactly why this humble 25-cent piece could be worth life-changing money. The Washington quarter, featuring the strong and dignified profile of George Washington, was first introduced in 1932, but the 1978 issue holds a special place in the hearts of collectors. At first glance, it looks like just another regular quarter, copper-nickel in composition, simple in design, but what lies beneath its surface is a hidden world of rarity, minting errors, and collector demand that has skyrocketed its value beyond imagination. Even quarters that have seen better days, covered in dirt or bearing heavy scratches, have been known to fetch shocking prices due to unique variations or historical significance that most people overlook entirely. Now, here's where things get truly fascinating. Many 1978 quarters were minted at the Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco mints. But it's the subtle mint mark differences, the small D or S, tucked neatly near Washington's ponytail, that could hold the key to unimaginable fortune. Some of these coins were struck on the wrong planchet, or had double dies, missing mint marks, or alignment errors. Collectors call these minting anomalies, and in today's fast-rising numismatic market, these flawed beauties can command prices that defy belief. Even a coin in rough, damaged shape could be a hidden treasure if it carries one of these rare characteristics. Imagine pulling a grimy old 1978 quarter from your pocket change, brushing off years of dust, and realizing it's one of those million-dollar mistakes from the mint. Some of these error coins, especially those struck on silver planchets by accident, or double-die obverse examples where the lettering or date appears blurred or shadowed, have sold for thousands to tens of thousands of dollars. And with collectors constantly hunting for missing pieces to complete their sets, the demand just keeps climbing. The rarer the flaw, the bigger the payout, and it's not unheard of for one of these coins to be valued in the six-figure range in top-tier auctions. Even more astonishing is that condition doesn't always kill value with this coin. Unlike most collectibles, where pristine shine means everything, a 1978 Washington quarter can still be worth a fortune even if it's in the worst condition imaginable, dirty, damaged, or heavily circulated. That's because some errors or rare mint characteristics can only be identified on coins that made it into public circulation, not mint state examples. So, those old, ugly quarters that most people ignore or toss aside might just be the key to a hidden payday that could change your life overnight. The 1978 quarter has also gained legendary status among coin hunters for another reason. It marks the tail end of the pre-bicentennial design era and bridges the gap between older minting styles and modern production. Many experts believe that transitional planchets or experimental strikes occurred during this time, making 1978 a bridge year that produced some of the most enigmatic coins in U.S. history. That's why collectors and historians alike are obsessed with finding unique examples, and why some of these coins command astronomical sums on the open market. You might be wondering, how can something so small, so seemingly insignificant, hold such wealth? The answer lies in rarity, history, and human fascination. Every damaged coin tells a story, a journey through decades of commerce, pockets, hands, and history. A 1978 Washington quarter that survived through time, war, and where might have more to offer than gold. And when collectors find a unique error, a rare mint mark, or a misprint, it becomes not just a coin, but a piece of American legacy. That emotional and historical connection is what drives the prices sky high, turning cents into millions. So, before you dismiss that old coin jar, take a closer look. That filthy, bent, or scratched 1978 quarter might be your golden ticket. Grab a magnifying glass and look for any doubling on the date or lettering, any unusual coloration, or faint mint marks that seem misplaced. Check the edge for errors, weight differences, or signs of silver. All clues that you might be holding a minting marvel. Collectors have literally unearthed these hidden gems in flea markets, garage sales, and even couch cushions, and walked away with life-changing wealth. The coin market in 2025 has never been hotter. With rising gold and silver prices and a growing fascination for nostalgic collectibles, coins like the 1978 Washington quarter are commanding unbelievable attention. Auctions, online marketplaces, and private collectors are all in fierce competition for these rare finds. So even if your coin looks worthless, don't spend it. Get it evaluated by a trusted coin dealer or grading service. What looks like a piece of metal might just be worth a new car, a house, or even more. The stories of average people finding these coins and turning their lives around are not myths. They're happening every day. So, take a moment to search through your old coin collection, your piggy bank, or that forgotten drawer of change. You might be holding not just a 1978 quarter, but a piece of hidden treasure that could transform your fortune overnight. Remember, these coins are not just metal. They are living history, tangible pieces of America's past that have the power to change lives. Don't ignore them. Don't spend them. Protect them, because you never know when one simple coin could make you a millionaire. Stay tuned till the end of this video, because your next dollar could be worth $1 million, and your old 1978 quarter might just be the key to unimaginable wealth. Many collectors and treasure seekers have shared unbelievable stories about finding these rare 1978 quarters in the most unexpected places, from old coffee cans in the attic to dusty drawers passed down by grandparents. Some didn't even realize what they had until experts examined their coins and confirmed they possessed ultra-rare minting mistakes worth staggering sums. These real-life discoveries have fueled a worldwide hunt for hidden treasures, inspiring thousands to recheck every coin they come across. It's no longer just a hobby. It's a modern-day gold rush, where one small quarter can flip destiny in the blink of an eye. So, if you ever stumble upon a dirty, damaged, or dull-looking 1978 Washington quarter, don't underestimate it. That small, forgotten piece of metal might just be the key to unimaginable wealth, waiting quietly for someone wise enough to recognize its true value. Take your time, explore every coin in your collection, and never ignore what looks ordinary, because in the world of rare coins, the most extraordinary treasures often hide behind the most ordinary appearances. This isn't just a coin. It's a symbol of luck, history, and opportunity, and it could be your ticket to a millionaire's future. The 1978 Washington quarter tells one of mystery, luck, and unbelievable fortune. Its worn edges and faded details might look meaningless to the untrained eye, but to a collector, those imperfections could signal something extraordinary: a minting error, a double strike, or even a rare transitional planchet that escaped unnoticed for decades. The thrill of discovering such a piece is unmatched. It's like finding buried treasure hidden in plain sight. This is why experienced coin hunters never overlook even the most damaged quarters, because behind that layer of grime could lie a coin worth more than gold itself. The 1978 Washington quarter stands as a shining example of how history, rarity, and curiosity can merge to create true modern legends. Every day, more people are realizing that the loose change in their pockets could hold untold riches. So, before you spend another quarter without a second glance, remember, fortune favors the curious. That single coin you've ignored for years might just hold the power to rewrite your financial future forever. Keep your eyes open, your coins safe, and your curiosity alive, because your next big discovery might already be in your hands. Next up in the Today, we're diving into one of the most mysterious and mind-blowing discoveries in the world of rare coins, the 1982 Washington quarter dollar. This isn't just an ordinary piece of change you'd find rolling around in your drawer. This particular coin, even when it looks dirty, damaged, and forgotten, could secretly be worth thousands or even millions of dollars in today's market. That's right. This worn-out, rough-looking coin might just be your ticket to overnight fortune. So before you spend that old quarter, stay with me till the end, because this story could literally change your life. The 1982 Washington quarter, minted in Denver, stands out for more than just its age. This coin represents a fascinating period in American minting history, a time when the U.S. Mint stopped including mint marks on proof sets and changed coin compositions, leading to an explosion of varieties and minting errors. While millions were produced, only a tiny fraction carry the unique minting mistakes or rare planchet variations that make collectors lose their minds and bid outrageous prices for ownership. What's shocking is that some of these error coins, even when scratched, dented, and dull, have fetched astonishing sums at auctions, turning ordinary people into instant millionaires. Now imagine this. You find a dust-covered, brownish 1982 quarter in your coin jar. It's not shiny. It's not even clean. Yet, beneath that layer of dirt could lie a minting anomaly, a misstrike, or even a transitional error that collectors will pay a fortune for. Some of these quarters have missing letters in Liberty, double dies on the obverse, or the word, "In God We Trust," stamped unevenly. Each of these quirks can skyrocket the coin's value into the tens of thousands of dollars. The dirt and damage? They don't necessarily destroy the value. In fact, sometimes they protect the authenticity of these mint errors, giving them an untouched and raw historical charm. The reason the 1982 D quarter has become so legendary among coin collectors is because of the no-mint set production in that year. That means there were no official uncirculated sets released by the U.S. Mint, making coins struck that year harder to find in perfect condition. Combine that scarcity with Denver's high-speed minting process and occasional planchet mix-ups, and you've got a recipe for some of the rarest error coins ever discovered. Some collectors have reported versions made from transitional planchets, where the metal composition wasn't switched correctly. These particular errors can easily fetch 5 to 6 figures at major coin auctions. What's even more astonishing is how the dirtiest and most damaged 1982 D quarters can still become the stars of the coin market. You might think scratches, grime, or discoloration make them worthless, but in some cases, experts have discovered hidden double dyes and off-center strikes under the dirt. Once authenticated, these so-called ugly coins are cleaned professionally and revealed to be numismatic treasures. Some have sold for over $25,000, and a few exceptional specimens with multiple striking errors have reached well over $100,000, simply because they were unique, one-of-a-kind pieces in U.S. minting history. Collectors worldwide are obsessed with these mysterious 1982 D coins. Why? Because the rarity is unpredictable. You can't just order these coins. They surface randomly in circulation, old savings jars, estate sales, or inherited coin boxes that haven't been opened in decades. Imagine finding a coin that's been sitting in a dusty basement for 40 years, only to discover it's a minting masterpiece worth more than your house. That's the kind of dream that keeps collectors searching, flipping every quarter, hoping to uncover that one life-changing piece. Let's talk about the market value in today's coin world. A regular 1982 D quarter in circulated condition might fetch only 25 to 50 cents. But once you step into the world of mint errors, double strikes, and planchet anomalies, prices can soar beyond imagination. In recent auctions, Error 1982 D quarters have sold anywhere between $10,000 and $125,000, depending on the error type and condition. That's right. Even with heavy scratches and discoloration, the intrinsic rarity and historical significance make them worth far more than their face value. It's a perfect example of how something seemingly ordinary can hold extraordinary value. But the story doesn't end with money. These coins carry a piece of American history, the legacy of a minting transition, a reflection of 1980s economic shifts, and the craftsmanship of the U.S. Mint during a challenging era. Every 1982 D quarter tells a story, from its worn edges to its faded shine. It's a bridge between art, history, and hidden fortune, and that's what makes coin collecting so magical. You're not just holding metal, you're holding a moment in time, preserved through decades, possibly waiting to reveal its true worth. So, before you spend that old, dirty quarter at the store, take a closer look. Examine the edges, the mint mark, and the fine details. Even the smallest irregularity could mean you're sitting on a numismatic jackpot. And remember, experts recommend never cleaning these coins yourself. Improper cleaning can reduce value dramatically. Instead, keep them as they are and let a professional numismatist or grading service like PCGS or NGC verify your find. If it turns out to be one of those rare minting errors, you could be holding a fortune disguised as pocket change. The 1982 D Washington quarter dollar, a coin that proves legends can come in the dirtiest forms. It's not about how shiny or clean your coin looks. It's about what's hidden beneath the surface. This little piece of metal could change your life forever. So go check your old jars, dig into that forgotten wallet, and explore your coin collection. Who knows? You might be holding one of the most valuable and expensive quarters ever made. A coin capable of turning an ordinary day into an extraordinary discovery. Stay tuned, because the world of rare coins is full of surprises, and your next coin might just be worth $1 million. Next up to in the 1993 D edition with the D mint mark. Don't be fooled by its age or appearance. Even a dirty, scratched, or heavily damaged 1993 D quarter could be hiding an unimaginable fortune. Yes, you heard that right. This coin, once thought to be just another piece of pocket change, has shocked collectors and investors around the world with its rare variations, and astonishing auction results. So, before you toss that old coin away, watch this video till the end, because your coin could be worth thousands, or even millions, in today's booming coin market. Now, you might be wondering, how can a dirty and damaged coin possibly be worth that much? The answer lies in rarity, minting errors, and collector demand. The 1993 D Washington quarter was minted in Denver, and while millions were produced, only a handful contain mysterious minting flaws or double-die errors that make them truly priceless. These coins can carry hidden details like misaligned dies, off-center strikes, or even metal composition mistakes. When such flaws are discovered, collectors rush to bid at auctions, driving prices sky-high. It's these rare defects that turn an ordinary 25-cent coin into a jaw-dropping collectible worth more than luxury cars or even real estate. But the true magic of the 1993 D quarter isn't just in its errors, it's in its story. Imagine holding a coin that has survived decades of circulation, passing through countless hands, vending machines, and cash registers. Yet now, in its worn, dirty, and damaged condition, it could hold the power to change your fortune overnight. These coins carry the legacy of the early 1990s, an era when coinage quality, design precision, and metal composition were at a fascinating crossroads. Even coins that appear completely worthless to the untrained could hide a rare die variety that only experts can recognize, making your old quarter a hidden gem worth a small fortune. Let's talk about what collectors crave the most: rarity and condition with a twist. Ironically, some of the most valuable coins ever discovered weren't shiny or new. They were dirty, bent, or heavily circulated. Why? Because these imperfections often indicate they've been in use for decades, making their survival even more remarkable. A 1993 D Washington quarter with a significant mint error, even in rough shape, can sell for jaw-dropping amounts. In some recorded cases, rare Washington quarters have fetched anywhere between $5,000 to over $75,000, depending on their uniqueness, rarity, and demand among elite collectors. What makes the 1993 D coin especially fascinating is the variety of metal tones and misstrikes found in certain specimens. Some coins display a beautiful, unintentional blend of copper and nickel, or feature off-center designs where George Washington's profile appears oddly shifted or doubled. These quirky details, invisible to most people, are what numismatists call hidden treasures. If you spot such irregularities on your coin, don't clean it, don't polish it, and definitely don't spend it, because you might be holding one of the rarest quarters ever minted by the United States Mint. In today's active coin market, investors and collectors alike are willing to pay top dollar for historical pieces that connect them to America's minting history. The 1993 D quarter fits perfectly into that narrative. Its D mint mark signifies the Denver Mint, one of the most respected in American history. Combine that with natural aging, possible striking errors, and scarcity in high grades, and you've got a coin that's not just collectible. It's a financial time bomb waiting to explode in value. Even heavily circulated examples with visible damage have sold for astonishing sums when verified as rare varieties. Here's the shocking part. Many of these valuable coins are hiding in plain sight. They could be sitting in your old piggy bank, tucked inside a forgotten coin jar, or resting at the bottom of a dusty drawer. Everyday people have stumbled upon these quarters while sorting through spare change, only to discover that their find was worth more than their monthly paycheck, or even more than their car. So, if you've got a jar full of quarters, don't underestimate what you're holding. That one dirty, old coin might just be your golden ticket to financial freedom. The world of coin collecting is booming like never before, with auctions breaking records year after year. Rare 1993 D quarters have been spotted in private collections and even featured in online bidding wars that have collectors fighting to own a piece of American numismatic history. As inflation rises and investors look for alternative assets, rare coins are being viewed as safe havens, tangible pieces of history that not only retain value, but also appreciate rapidly. Your old, damaged 1993 D quarter might just be sitting on a mountain of opportunity. One of the most fascinating aspects of the 1993 D Washington quarter dollar is how overlooked it has been for decades. When people think of valuable coins, They usually imagine those minted in the early 1900s or those made from silver and gold. But this modern quarter, minted just over 30 years ago, has surprised even veteran numismatists. Some versions of this coin were struck on transitional planchets, meaning they were minted on metal blanks intended for other denominations or compositions. These planchet errors are extremely rare and can multiply the value of a coin dramatically. In fact, a 1993 D quarter with an unusual metal composition or die clash error can fetch prices exceeding $50,000 at top auctions. And the most shocking part? Most of these coins were found in circulation, buried in everyday change, their extraordinary features hidden beneath layers of dirt and wear. The emotional thrill of discovering one of these rare treasures is something only true collectors can describe. Imagine this. You're cleaning out an old drawer, a jar spills, and a dirty old coin rolls out. You pick it up, thinking it's worthless, but something catches your eye. Maybe the D mint mark looks slightly off, or the strike seems uneven. A quick inspection with a magnifying glass reveals a doubling in the letters, or a faint misalignment around Washington's profile. Suddenly, your heart races. That's the beauty of coin collecting. It's not just about money. It's about uncovering a hidden piece of history that survived against all odds. Each mark, scratch, and blemish on your 1993 D quarter tells a story, one that could be worth more than you ever imagined. So, as you sit there watching this video, take this as a powerful reminder. Treasures are often disguised as ordinary things. The 1993 D Washington quarter dollar is a perfect example of how a simple, dirty coin can hold unimaginable wealth. Whether it's a rare minting error, a unique composition, or just a coin struck during a transitional minting phase, it's worth checking every piece of change that passes through your hands. Don't overlook what could be your ticket to a new life. Because one day, when you least expect it, you might discover that the old, damaged coin sitting in your pocket is not just a relic of the past. It's your gateway to becoming a millionaire. So keep your eyes open, your curiosity alive, and your coin collection close. Fortune might just be waiting inside that old 1993 D quarter. And here's where it gets even more exciting. Certain 1993 D quarters with extreme double die obverse or reverse misalignments are considered near mythical finds. These are the coins that can make headlines, attract international bidders, and fetch prices that sound unreal. Some collectors even call them fortune coins because they've turned ordinary people into overnight millionaires. Imagine holding something in your palm that once was worth 25 cents, now commanding more value than luxury watches or even gold itself. That's the power of a truly rare coin. So, before you rush to spend your spare change or dismiss those dusty, dirty coins, take a closer look. You could be sitting on unimaginable wealth without even knowing it. The 1993 D Washington quarter dollar isn't just a piece of metal. It's a symbol of luck, history, and opportunity. It's proof that treasures can still be found in everyday life, hiding in plain sight. So grab your coin collection, inspect each piece carefully, and who knows, you might just be holding the key to your own fortune. Remember, it only takes one coin to change everything. Stay tuned, subscribe for more incredible coin stories, and keep hunting for that once-in-a-lifetime discovery.